12 मिनिट पीपल यू जस्ट वेट. झूमचे लोक डिस्कनेक्ट झालेले आहेत, ते जॉईन होईपर्यंत 2 मिनिटं आपण थांबू आणि 2 मिनिटांनी आपण कंटिन्यू करतो. आणि अटेंडन्ससाठी कुणी चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये वगैरे टाकायची गरज नाही. डोंट सेंड युअर रोल नंबर्स. शेवटचे 10 ते 15 मिनिटं मी रोल कॉल करणार आहे, त्यामध्ये तुम्ही सगळेजण येस नो करून अटेंडन्स घेणार आहे. त्यामुळं चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये काही अटेंडन्स वगैरे टाकायची गरज नाहीये. वाटलं तर तुम्हाला इन्शुअर करायचं असेल तर फक्त एखादा स्क्रीनशॉट घेऊन ठेवा, ज्यामध्ये तुमचं नाव असेल किंवा एखादी स्क्रीन वगैरे शेअर केलेली मी असेल तर ते फक्त स्क्रीनशॉट घेऊन ठेवा. आणि जर तुम्हाला असं वाटलं शेवटी काही अडचण वगैरे आले तरच त्या केसमध्ये मला स्क्रीनशॉट पाठवला तरी चालेल, नाहीतर काही गरज नाही. हे मी गुगल मीट वाल्यांसाठी सांगितलं. झूम वाल्यांसाठी सुद्धा अटेंडन्स आपण शेवटच्या 15 ते 20 मिनिटांमध्ये घेणार आहोत. Okay, all right. So all people might be joining. So we'll continue. So again, I will do the same thing. So division B, is it visible? Presentation दिसते का division B वाल्यांना? Okay, all right. Division A, is it clear? Division A कळतंय का?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So now it is better time to just start. So let's try to think that what kind of content we people are going to discuss here in this today's class. Okay, there could be a similar kind of things that we people have studied in semester first. काय काय शिकलो होतो आपण semester first मध्ये? Basic grammar like this. So I already explained the importance of basic English grammar for communication. So it is very important. Nobody will underestimate. Nobody will think that की काय करायचंय, नको आता नको, आपण सेकंड इयर मध्ये आहोत, थर्ड इयर मध्ये गेल्यावरती बघू, फायनल इयरच्या वेळेस बघू, प्लेसमेंटच्या वेळेस बघू, किंवा मला जॉबच नाही करायचा, मला बिझनेस करायचा आहे, मला माझं स्वतःचं स्टार्टअप काढायचंय, काही असेल. Nobody will think. All you people will take care that you are going to improve your English in any case, because there are lots of benefits, advantages that you people will feel that when you understand English. And this English or improving English is not the process of just 1 month, or it is not just process of 1 year. Throughout your lifelong learning, English communication is a lifelong learning process. Maybe even today, if you ask me, even today also I have to search for words. मला अजून डिक्शनरी वापरावी लागते, मला अर्थ शोधावे लागतात, मला वाक्यांचं स्ट्रक्चर, ग्रामर वगैरे कधी कधी मला रिवाइज करावं लागतं. सो इट इज नॉट लाईक दॅट की बाबा चला आता मला यायला लागलं आणि मग आता संपलं सगळं. इट इज नॉट लाईक दॅट. सो इट इज अ लॉंग वे प्रोसेस. इम्प्रूव्हिंग युअर इंग्लिश इज अ लॉंग वे प्रोसेस. सो व्हॉट एव्हर यू नो टुडे, यू नीड टू सिम्पली टेक इट टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल. आज जेवढं येतं आपल्याला त्यापेक्षा त्यामध्ये भर कशी पडेल. प्रत्येक दिवशी एखादी फ्रेज, एखादा वर्ड, एखादी इडियम, काहीतरी आपण त्यामध्ये ऍड करत असो. या पद्धतीने आपल्याला पुढे जायचंय. दिस वे यू पीपल हॅव टू इम्प्रूव्ह युअर इंग्लिश कम्युनिकेशन, विच विल बेनिफिट यू, विच विल रिटर्न यू, विच विल ओपन लॉट्स ऑफ अपॉर्च्युनिटीज फॉर यू. थिंक और ड्रीम बिग, की मोठी मोठी स्वप्न असावीत आपली, की आपण मे बी यू आर गेटिंग चान्स टू गो अब्रॉड, परदेशात वगैरे जाण्याची संधी मिळू शकते. इनफॅक्ट यू शुड हॅव सच अ विजन. अशा प्रकारचे स्वप्न असायला पाहिजे, बिकॉज ऑल वी पीपल हॅव ॲबिलिटीज. आपल्या सगळ्यांकडे ती ॲबिलिटी आहे, क्षमता आहे. ऑल यू पीपल कॅन अंडरस्टँड की काय काय आपल्यापर्यंत येऊ शकतं, हे सगळ्यांना आपल्याला माहिती आहे. सो आय होप दॅट यू पीपल विल टेक इट पॉझिटिव्हली. कोणी असं नसणार नाहीये किंवा त्यांना असं वाटतं की नको, दिस पीपल कॅन लिव्ह द क्लास, दे पीपल विल लीड अ रेच्ड लाईफ, किंवा खूप सारे नंतर पश्चाताप होतो, तो टाळायचा असेल तर आपण आपलं इंग्लिश कम्युनिकेशन कोणत्याही पद्धतीनं, म्हणजे आता सध्या मला असं सांगायचं की हे खूप सोपं आहे, कारण आपल्याकडे स्मार्टफोन आहे, खूप सारा कंटेंट आपल्याकडे एका क्लिक वरती अवेलेबल होतो. तुम्ही युट्यूब वापरू शकता, खूप सारे व्हिडिओज तुम्हाला बघायला विच आर टीचिंग एक्सलंटली, इवन बेटर, अँड यू कॅन अंडरस्टँड इट. किंवा गुगलवरती खूप सारा कंटेंट आहे. यू कॅन रीड डिक्शनरी लगेच तुम्हाला अवेलेबल होते. ऑनलाईन डिक्शनरीज आहे. गुगलवरती तुम्ही सर्च करू शकता शब्दांचे अर्थ आणि मग हे खूप सोपं झालं तुमच्यासाठी. देयर वॉज अ टाइम ॲट द टाइम ऑफ मी आय हॅव टू यूज फिजिकल डिक्शनरी. आय हॅव टू कॅरी इट विथ मी अँड आय हॅव टू चेक द मीनिंग की प्रत्येक मग ते अल्फाबेटिकली सगळे वर्ड शोधायचे. त्यात परत आणखी असे आतमध्ये राहायचं. त्यामध्ये खूप सारा टाइम इट वॉज टेकिंग इट. अँड इव्हन देन ऑल्सो इट वॉज एक्सपेक्टेड दॅट वी हॅव टू लर्न वर्ड्स अँड व्होकॅब्युलरी. पण आज हे खूप सोपं झालेलं आहे. सो यू यूज दिस टेक्नॉलॉजी फॉर इम्प्रुव्हिंग इंग्लिश. म्हणजे आजकाल आपलं सगळं लाईफच टेक्नॉलॉजीने ओव्हरवेल्म केलेला आहे. तर मग आपण इंग्लिश कम्युनिकेशन साठी का नको वापरायला. सो पीपल ट्राय टू यूज इट. सो दॅट इज द इम्पॉर्टन्स दॅट यू पीपल ऑल ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड. Parts of speech, all parts of speech we people are going to discuss here. Let's say that how much we people can do: nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions and interjections. But you people have to remember me की मी शिकवणार नाही अजिबात. I will not teach you anything. नाउन. सो व्हॉट इज देअर टू टीच. काय शिकवण्यासारखं आहे का नाउन मध्ये. आणि परत जर आपण जर इफ द सेम थिंग्स वी पीपल आर ट्राइंग टू आय एम गोइंग टू टेल यू की नाउन काय. इट इज नेमिंग वर्ड. इट कॅन बी नेम ऑफ प्लेस, पर्सन, थिंग अँड ऑल यू पीपल नो इट. सो यामध्ये नवीन काय शिकतोय का आपण. इट इज नथिंग लाईक दॅट. I think that you people have been studying it from your first standard. Noun, pronoun, काय काय आहे ते. So what I will do instead of this, in short I will tell you what is noun or types किंवा काय असतील ते. पण त्याच्या सोबतचे जे क्वेश्चन्स असतील ना, those questions people will try to understand here. म्हणजे तुमची थोडीशी स्पर्धा परीक्षांची तयारी म्हणा किंवा व्हर्बल ॲबिलिटी म्हणा किंवा अजून इतर गोष्टींची पण तयारी होऊ शकेल. फ्रॉम दॅट पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू वी पीपल विल ट्राय टू स्टडी. मी मगाशी तुम्हाला सांगितलं होतं की आय एम गोइंग टू जस्ट टेल यू 4 ॲस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ दिस इंग्लिश. म्हणजे 4 ॲस्पेक्ट्स कुठले असतील की जे आपण बघणार आहोत इंग्लिशच्या बाबतीमध्ये, ते मी तुम्हाला सांगणार होतो. डिव्हिजन बी मधून रिप्लाय यायला पाहिजे मला. दिसते ना, विजिबल आहे ना, आवाज येतो ना. हा, ओके, ऑल राईट. तर इंग्लिश ज्यावेळेस आपण इंग्लिश म्हणतो इट इज नॉट वन थिंग. आपला इंग्लिशचा संबंध कुठे कुठे येऊ शकतो, काय काय गोष्टी आपल्याला कराव्या लागतात. तर दॅट 4 पार्ट्स ऑफ इंग्लिश. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू पीपल विल थिंक अबाउट बेसिक इंग्लिश ग्रामर. एक गोष्ट आपल्याला काय शिकायची, बेसिक इंग्लिश ग्रामर शिकायचं. काय शिकायचं, पहिली गोष्ट आपलं कम्युनिकेशन चांगलं होणार. दुसरी गोष्ट जर तुम्हाला कॉम्पिटेटिव्ह एक्झामची तयारी करायची असेल, कुठल्या कॉम्पिटेटिव्ह एक्झाम्स, इफ यू आर लुकिंग फॉर गेट एक्झाम, इफ यू आर लुकिंग फॉर एमपीएससी, यूपीएससी, इफ यू आर लुकिंग फॉर प्लेसमेंट, इफ यू आर लुकिंग फॉर एसएससी, रेल्वेज, बँक्स, any kind of exams, you'll come to know that there are some questions based on this grammar part. So you people have to make it clear. So first part will be of basic grammar. That हे आपल्या कोर्स मध्ये, सर्टिफिकेट कोर्स मध्ये आपण या बेसिक ग्रामर वरती भर देणार आहोत. त्यानंतर सेकंड पार्ट ऑफ दिस you people have to work, that is oral communication. दुसरा भाग इंग्लिश मध्ये तुम्हाला ज्यावरती काम करायचं ओरल कम्युनिकेशन असणार आहे. की ऑलरेडी आय हॅव टोल्ड यू दॅट यू पीपल हॅव टू वर्क ओरल कम्युनिकेशन साठी. काय करू शकता, यू हॅव टू कम्युनिकेट विथ युअर फ्रेंड्स. ट्राय टू डिस्कस एव्हरी डे फॉर 10 to 15 मिनिट्स विथ देम. ट्राय टू टॉक. मगाशी सांगितलं, ऑर्गनाइज करा एखादं ग्रुप मीटिंग, डिस्कशन, हे काही करू शकता. और इफ नोबडी इज देअर, इफ यू आर हॅव्हिंग फिअर, मगाशी कोणीतरी चॅटमध्ये टाकलेलं होतं की वी आर हॅव्हिंग द फिअर ऑफ वेदर आय एम स्पीकिंग इज राईट और रॉंग. तर दॅट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लेम्स. मग त्या केसमध्ये काय करायचं, यू कॅन जस्ट प्रिपेअर युअर कंटेंट. आपल्या डोक्यामध्ये काहीतरी कंटेंट असेल, तो कंटेंट आपण वेन यू आर अलोन, नोबडी इज देअर, पीपल ट्राय टू स्पीक इट इन लाऊड. एकटेच मोठ्या मोठ्याने. म्हणजे आपण जर समोर इतरांच्या लोकांसमोर जर बोलायला गेलो तर लोक आपल्याला वेडं वगैरे म्हणतील. पण अशा ठिकाणी बाबा आपण आता एकटेच आहोत, आपल्याला ऐकणारं कोणीच नाहीये, अशा केसमध्ये आपण स्वतः मोठ्याने काय करायचं, इंग्लिशमध्ये बोलण्याचा प्रयत्न करायचा. जे आपल्या डोक्यामध्ये येते ते बोलून बघण्याचा प्रयत्न करायचा. और यू कॅन स्टँड इन फ्रंट ऑफ मिरर अँड यू ट्राय टू एक्सप्रेस युअर थॉट्स अँड आयडियाज. दॅट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द वेज. सो ट्राय टू वर्क ऑन युअर ओरल कम्युनिकेशन विच इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. युअर मॅक्झिमम कम्युनिकेशन दॅट वी पीपल डू ऍट वर्क प्लेस फॉर लेट्स से प्लेसमेंट, हे इंग्लिशमध्ये असतं. तर ओरल कम्युनिकेशनची तयारी करायची. देन वी पीपल विल टॉक अबाउट रिटन कम्युनिकेशन. थर्ड पार्ट विल गो फॉर रिटन कम्युनिकेशन. ओके, रिटन कम्युनिकेशन बघा, तुम्ही ज्यावेळेस एम्प्लॉई बनताय, प्रोफेशनल बनताय, तर रिटन कम्युनिकेशन प्लेज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट रोल. त्यामध्ये काय काय येतं, तर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ईमेल्स. यू शुड नो हाऊ टू कंपोज ईमेल्स, हाऊ यू आर गोइंग टू राईट इट इफेक्टिव्हली. सेकंड थिंग्स, आपण प्रोफेशनल कम्युनिकेशन मध्ये शिकलेलो आहे. पहिल्या सेमिस्टर मध्ये बिझनेस लेटर्स होते, पॅराग्राफ रायटिंग होतं, रिपोर्ट्स होते, नोटीस आहे, अजेंडा, मेमो, different kinds of documents are there that you people have to improve your written communication. तुम्ही जस्ट तुमच्या हायर अथॉरिटीजना काहीतरी ईमेल लिहिताय, रिपोर्ट लिहिताय, तर इट शुड बी इफेक्टिव्ह. सो यू पीपल ट्राय टू वर्क ऑन युअर रिटन कम्युनिकेशन. पण आधी ओरल कम्युनिकेशन वरती फोकस करा, देन सायमल्टेनियसली पीपल कीप लुकिंग फॉर रिटन कम्युनिकेशन ऑल्सो. ज्यावेळेस तुमचं ग्रामर चांगलं असतं त्यावेळेस तुम्हाला ओरल आणि रिटन कम्युनिकेशन मध्ये त्याचा फायदा होतो. जास्त करून रिटन कम्युनिकेशन मध्ये फायदा होतो. ग्रामर आणि पंक्च्युएशन जर चांगलं असेल तर इट हेल्प्स यू फॉर रायटिंग वेल अँड इफेक्टिव्हली. ओके, and then fourth part of English will be of this verbal ability. I think it is not able, I'm not able to write well. Okay, so what is this verbal ability? Again, when you people prepare for competitive exams like GATE, त्यामध्ये जे questions येतात, sentence correction, finding out error, synonyms, antonyms, one word substitution, किंवा idioms and phrases, all these things will come here in verbal ability. किंवा statement and arguments असतात बघा, कॉम्पिटिटिव्ह एक्झाम्स मध्ये असतात. एक दोन स्टेटमेंट दिलेले असतात आणि त्यावरून खाली दोन त्यातलं अनुमान दिलेलं असतं. यू पीपल हॅव टू चूज वेदर A is correct, B is correct, and B are correct, or and B are false, something like this. So that kind of verbal ability all you people have to work on. So you people can note down those. Suresh Survase from division A, you are mentioning again, still you are having C65. Now we are in second year. Suresh Survase, mute yourself from division A. Okay, so that things we people will do here. Then in unit number 1, we people will talk about these things, verbs, again different kinds of verbs and questions. Important, I have already told you की मी शिकवणार अजिबात नाहीये. Verbs म्हणजे काय हे तुम्हाला ऑलरेडी माहिती आहे. So I will talk much about practice and some questions and any examples that people can work on it. Then adverbs also very important. We people have a lot of confusion that how adverbs work, how adjectives and adverbs work. That is also very important. Then we people will talk about prepositions. That is also again having the part which creates confusion, whether it is in or on, whether it is at or into, something like this. We are not sure about it when we people are having some particular doubts or queries. A particular preposition we are not clear with, so that people will try to understand. Conjunctions also, that is a very important part, that when you people are in oral and written communication, at both places conjunctions play a very important role to use sentences by combining, by joining them, by making them complex and compound. And interjection is less important, but we'll try to see how you can express our joys, sorrows, and our emotions and feelings. So that will be in unit number 1. So reply me, division B students आहेत का सगळेजण? Okay, okay, all right, good. Then we'll go to the unit number 2 here. Unit number 2 will be again, already you people have studied tenses, okay, but still we people will revise it. And I already mentioned different kinds of traits. Simple present tense, all you people know simple present tense, but hardly we people use it in our communications. How we can use it in communication for talking, how we can make sentences and structure examples, different kinds of sentence structures like affirmative, negative, interrogative, passive, something like that people will try to learn here. So that all 12 tenses people will learn: present, past, and future, and there are 4 subtypes of each that people will learn here in unit number 2. Then I will go for next, that you people can think about voice. Voice is also important for your both oral communication as well as your written communication also. That you people have to understand. If you know voice, it is not only just changing sentence. When it was exam, maybe in your 10th exam, in your 12th exam, you people were looking at voice as just getting 1 mark. When you're able to convert from active voice to passive voice, correctly, you're getting 1 mark, and so people were learning it. Now we are not looking for marks. Now we people have to understand that in my communication, when I wanted to speak, which voice I have to use, whether it is active voice I have to all the time, or whether I have to use passive voice all the time. Who will answer me? काय करायचं? व्हॉइस कधी वापरायचा? का फक्त ऍक्टिव्ह व्हॉइसच वापरायचा? का फक्त पॅसिव्ह व्हॉइस वापरायचा? ऍक्टिव्ह व्हॉइस कधी वापरायचं? पॅसिव्ह व्हॉइस कधी वापरायचं? काय माहिती आहे कुणाला?
Yes, sir. When we are talking about us or somebody in front of us, then we use active voice. And when we are talking about someone beside us or a third party, then we use passive voice.
Okay, I think that somewhere you are near to direct and indirect speech, I think, but it's okay. I will try to that also. Direct and indirect speech पण आपण शिकणार आहोत. From division B कुणाला माहिती आहे? ऍक्टिव्ह व्हॉइस कधी वापरायचा आणि पॅसिव्ह व्हॉइस कधी वापरायचा? रायटिंग मध्ये असेल किंवा ओरल कम्युनिकेशन मध्ये असेल. Okay, and in passive? Yes, you're right. Nikita, you're right. All you people try to understand that when we people just talk about the subject which is important, he is doing some action and that is important. We wanted to highlight it. Highlight means we wanted to focus it, that subject is doing something. In that case, we people use active voice. And when we people wanted to just focus the action perform, who perform action, that is not important, that does not matter whether he or she or someone, it doesn't matter, but what he or she has done, that is important. In that case, what do we people use? We people use passive voice. That is very true, Nikita. So all you people will learn more in when you people will actually learn about all those things and important practice of all those things. Then next we people will try to learn unit number 4, and in unit number 4, types of sentences that people will try to understand. You might have observed while listening or while reading anything, if you're listening to me or if you're listening to anyone, you have to listen it carefully. The speaker, is he using the only one type of sentence all the time, or whether he is using a variety of sentences, different sentences? While reading also, people can do the same things, because while reading you have plenty of time, because while speaking you do not get that much time to just listen, understand, and then analyze. In listening you have very short time, but in reading you people get more time, so you can analyze. In writing, is the same types of sentences used, or there is variety of different sentences are used? You'll come to know that there are variety of sentences writers use. While speaking, speakers use different sentences. So we should understand that what are the types of sentences. These types of sentences are of two categories, two different types. First of all, we'll talk about based on their structure, that assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, and exclamatory sentence, imperative sentences. These 4 types of sentences, their structure, how to make sentences, and how to convert also. If any sentence which is there in assertive, we'll try to convert into interrogative, or if any sentence which is interrogative, we'll try to convert it into, let's say, assertive, or in any other structure. Now, based on their form, there is another classification that people will understand. There is simple sentences. There are compound sentences. There are complex sentences also. So, division B students, all you people have to understand. कि जर उशिरा जर कोणी join होणार असेल ना, then in that case it becomes difficult for me. So I have to switch for that and I have to accept it. So nobody will join late. Take care. जे कोणी गुगल मीट वरून जॉईन होतील त्यांनी लक्षात ठेवायचं. Okay. Fine. So this is also one of the classifications of sentences: simple sentences, compound sentences, and complex sentences. So that people will try to understand, and their conversion also, that how to make a simple sentence. If there is compound, how to convert compound into simple, or how to convert compound into complex also. But depending upon time, how much time we people are going to get, based on that, we people will try to do this. And then people will go to the last one, that direct speech and indirect speech. Now, the answer that I think that previously who just spoke, was it Prasad or Prasad, I think that you just told, no? A person is in front of us. If you're talking face to face, that time it's direct speech. And when we people are just telling the same narration, same thing, same dialogue, by making changes into tense, by making changes into pronoun, into tense, and converting into third person. So that is indirect speech. When that person is not here, or third person narration, that is indirect speech. So that will people will try to understand. That is less used in writing, but in oral communication, people can make. Again, it is not just converting any sentence which is direct into indirect, or vice versa, indirect into direct, but we should try to understand that in my speech, in my day-to-day communication, or when I'm just at workplace, how I can use it for my communication, for my communicative strategies, that speech and indirect speech, and what is their use, that all things we people will just try to discuss. So this is just simple, let's say 5 minutes I have converted, and I have set it as a syllabus. So is there any question, difficulty, problem? काय अडचण आहे का? सिलेबस तर तुमचं काय सजेशन हे ऍड करा, ते ऍड करा सिलेबस मध्ये, असं काय असेल तरी सांगा. असं वाटतं कोणाला काही? रिप्लाय फ्रॉम डिव्हिजन बी, काय ऍड करायचंय, काही कमी करायचं असं असेल तर सांगा. Or no change, you don't want to have any change, you want it to have as it is. Okay. Division A, काय suggestions, changes?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, all right. So we'll try to make our basic English perfect in different ways. So I will share this presentation in groups, so you people can just note it down. सगळ्यांनी एक नोटबुक करणं अपेक्षित आहे, म्हणजे नॉट नेसेसरली की थेरॉटिकली वी पीपल आर गोइंग टू लर्न, बट इट शुड बी विथ यू. म्हणजे सगळ्या गोष्टी काय आपल्या डोक्यात राहत नाहीत, भलेही आता सगळं मला लक्षात राहिलं, मला कळतंय, पण काय होतं की when you people just maybe after 1 hour, maybe after 1 week, maybe after another day, we might have forgotten everything. So make sure that you are making one notebook, short notebook, 100 pages notebook is sufficient. You can use your old ones also, that is okay for me. पण नोटबुक पाहिजे, प्रत्येकाकडे एक नोटबुक पाहिजे, आणि त्या नोटबुक मध्ये काहीतरी तुम्ही you people have noted it down, this 5 units, 5 parts, and other activities that we people are going to have. Okay, so now I will stop sharing this slide and I will come with another one. So we'll just try to discuss something, and we'll just another presentation I will share. So all you people just stay connected. I hope that it is visible for both division students. प्रत्येक वेळेस विचारण्यापेक्षा. Division B, is it visible? Division B, is it visible? Okay. So let's try to discuss. Let's try to understand that what I would like to just discuss in noun. We'll begin actually with this course. So in noun, it is name, already, place, person, thing. Okay, and all you people know that there are certain places, everything that you can think of, you can heard of, hear of, or you can just, let's say, you know, or whatever. All things which are around you, everything has name, and that is noun. Okay. So based on that, we people have next classification. That is only we people have studied, and might be that apart from that definition, you might have studied types also. So here, you people will tell me which are the types that we people have so far studied. कुठले कुठले टाइपचे नाउनचे टाइप्स तुम्ही शिकलेला आहात? टाइपचे नाउन नाही.
Noun.
Okay, I will begin with proper noun.
Proper noun. Collective noun.
Okay. Collective noun is there. अजून
Material.
common noun. Somebody said material. Division
Abstract noun.
abstract noun. अजून काय माहिती?
Concrete noun.
Concrete noun. Concrete noun. Another class.
Countable
Countable.
nouns. And uncountable.
Yes, and uncountable. These are the types, rough classification we'll try to consider. So out of this, we all know collective noun or proper noun. We begin with proper noun. What is proper noun? That name of a particular person or place, that will be proper. Like my name Rahul, that is proper. Or name of any place, like Pandharpur is proper. Or anything which is having particularly or limited to one place, person, etc. That will be proper. Then we'll talk about collective noun. So what do you understand from collective noun? Division B, you people be with me. Collective noun काय असतो? Division B मधून सांगा. Group of things, something that we consider one. म्हणजे एक असं कलेक्शन आहे, एक असं ग्रुप आहे ज्याला आपण एक कन्सिडर करतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, आय विल टेक क्लास. जस मी क्लास म्हणतो, इन दॅट क्लास व्हॉट इज देयर आर नंबर ऑफ स्टुडंट्स and that number of students make one class, so that we consider that is collective noun. Then common noun, something which is used for a particular let's say class, or it is used commonly, ordinarily. When you say boy, so boy can be used for anyone, commonly it is used, so that is common noun. So when we speak of material noun, that refers to some material. Okay, so you can take example like this. Let's say salt, wood, sugar, oil, gas, stone, metals, gold, something like this. So what are these things? These are some materials like weight, or any maize or something like that, crops, etc. So these are materials, and so it is called material noun. Now important that you people need to understand abstract noun. So what is abstract noun? From division A now.
Joy.
Okay,
Materialistic noun.
Joy.
Okay, joy is abstract noun, but abstract noun means something that we people experience, that we assume something is there. It can be quality, it can be something that we experience.
Drawbacks.
Feels it. Okay, yes. So like joy, all you people just said, sorrow is there, or let's say any other such things, there are abstract nouns. Then if you know abstract, then who will tell me what is concrete? Yes, other than abstract noun. In abstract, we cannot see it, we cannot touch it, we cannot, let's say, smell it. But in concrete, we can see it. For example, if something is there, I have this pen, so I can show it. This is concrete noun. Pen is concrete noun because I can see it, I can show it, I can touch it, I can use it. So that is abstract. But in case of joy, can you touch it? Can you show me? Can you just kind of see it? Nobody can see it, show it, or touch it. So abstract and concrete kind of opposite pairs. Countables, that things we can count. Again, pens. Take example of pen. I can count pens. 1, 2, 3, 5,000 crores. Uncountable, something that you're not able to count. Okay. So don't tell me examples of hair, stars, something like this. Okay. So these are countable nouns, but you don't consider them incountable because of their innumerable numbers. Uncountable, something like that. You need some unit or you need some measurements for it. For example, when you take sugar. So for counting sugar, we cannot count the particles of sugar. We have to use unit of kilogram. So we say it 1 kilo.
Here also.
Yes. So we don't say 1 sugar, 2 sugar, 5 sugar. We call it 1 kilogram, 2 kilogram, 5 kg sugar. Or milk or oil, we cannot call it. Again, you'll come to know that again milk and oil are a material, but again coming here in uncountable. That we need some unit. For milk, we count in liters, or oil we can count in kilos or in liters as well. So this kind of classification all you people know. So with this basic information, we people will go to the let's say next slide now, and all you people have to be ready for what is next. So we people have just studied it, and all of you are clear with these things. So here you have one question based on your collective noun. So both students, all you people try to answer from division B and division A. Question is something like this: a musician and band, they are having some relationship with each other. So similar relationship you people have to find out from bench and one of the options given here. And your options are directors, floors, tables, and judges. And you people have to answer. Division A students.
Judges.
Okay, Vaishnav saying judges. From division B, any other idea? Someone is joining now. Sudarshan. So division B, people see the screen and try to tell me. In fact, I wanted to have answers into chat box, but I could not see the chat box. So you people have to unmute and speak.
Bench of judges.
Bench of judges or tables. Okay, so okay, these kind of questions, you know, they're called verbal ability questions. हे questions कसल्या प्रकारामध्ये येतात? Verbal ability प्रकारामध्ये येतात. तर याच्यामध्ये काय करायचं आपल्याला? We people have to understand first pair. पहिली pair आपल्याला लक्षात घ्यायची. I have already told you these questions are based on what? On collective noun. Okay, so how this is related? Musician and band. So what is collective noun here? Band is collective noun here. So what is we call it? Band. A group of musicians is called band. Okay, so now what is this bench will be called, and what you people are going to consider it, whether it is directors, flowers, tables, and judges. So when it comes to bench, you people might have taken meaning of the bench in the class on which we sit. Okay, so bench has different meanings. So bench does not mean की तुम्ही class मध्ये ज्यावरती बसतात ती bench नाही येतं. So what is the meaning of bench? Bench here it means that the people who are giving justice, verdict, जे न्याय देणारे, a group of judges. Okay, so therefore those who are just pointing option 4, option D, that is going to be answer for this question. And all of you people who were trying to set tables, त्यांनी हे लक्षात घ्यायचं की ही बेंच म्हणजे फर्निचर वाला बेंच नाहीये. ओके, दॅट इज डिफरंट. कळतंय का? कळालं का सर्वांना? लक्षात आलं का?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, okay, all right. So you people can check the answer for this question, and this is judges. Why judges? हे कलेक्टिव्ह नाउन आहे. कशाचं? बेंच म्हणजे ग्रुप ऑफ जजेस असं कन्सिडर केलं जातं. सो it is collective noun. So you have to prepare for such questions. I'm giving just sample questions only. It is not possible to have all those things here. Okay, and I have already told you कि मी शिकवणार नाहीये. I will just go through such kind of questions because already you know what is noun, अँड नाउन मध्ये मग कुठले कलेक्टिव्ह नाउन मेजरली किंवा ऍबस्ट्रॅक्ट नाउन वरती क्वेश्चन्स असू शकतात. सो यू पीपल हॅव टू प्रिपेअर. यू कॅन सर्च ऑन द इंटरनेट, गुगल. डोंट सर्च राईट नाउ, आत्ता लगेच नाहीये. नंतर ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही अभ्यास करायचा आहे त्याचा वर्बल ॲबिलिटीचा, तर अशा प्रकारच्या क्वेश्चनची तयारी करणं आवश्यक आहे. Then next slide, collective noun बद्दलच आहे. And all you people have to be ready for this question. It says a series of mountains is called. What is called? Is it crowd? Is it rows? Is it chain? File? And you people are expected to answer. Rows. Okay, I will give you freedom because right now you're free and you can Google it and tell me, but don't take much time because there is a lot of short of time. In fact, you can do Google. Because I don't have any control ना. जर मी म्हणजे सांगितलं गुगल करू नका तरी पण ते गुगल करणारच ना. सो आय एम टेलिंग डू गुगल अँड आन्सर. बट इट इज टेकिंग लॉट ऑफ टाइम. म्हणजे एक्झाम मध्ये लिमिट ऑफ टाइम असतो ना. काय येऊ शकतं? इज इट रोज? A series of mountains is called rows. Aditya? Chain? Okay, we'll go back to the presentation. Okay, so rows, apparently you may think rows, but it is not rows. Someone is trying to join right now. Who is he? Disappeared. Okay, rows cannot be. You people have to find out the word, and that is chain. That is collective noun. What is chain? Chain is a series of mountains and not rows. Those who are just having impression of rows, you people can study, find out, Google, or you can refer any book if you have grammar. I will just suggest, if you have Ren and Martin, that you can follow. If you don't have, you have one another book, that is English for competitive exams from Balasaheb Shinde. That is the name of author. You can follow that book also. If you are keen to prepare your English from the exam point of view and grammar point of view, that will help you. Okay, so you can check the answer. That is chain. Okay, so rows, if it is a particular series, then it is okay. Rows can be, but for a series of mountains, it cannot be rows. A particular word chain, it is given to you. It can be rows, but the particular meaning is chain. So why not?
For rows, it should be connected mountains, series of connected mountains.
That could be again rows. Rows could be connected.
Yes, sir.
Rows of mountain. Okay. So division A students, again you are having last 1-2 minutes. You people are going to join back. We will discuss more questions. Okay. So that is a reminder for you. You are going to get disconnected. Okay. So chain is answer, but why it is not rows of mountains? That is not sure, because what will people are following? What is just given by them? So why it is called rows? That is, we cannot explain. It can be, it might be connected or not connected. We people will check it. We'll search it. Those who are having doubtful questions, we have to find more information about this question. So then next. See, in the exam, questions are like this. You feel that 2 or 3 options are similar, but no, only one is answer. In competitive exams, you feel that given out of given 4 options, you feel that 2 are same, 2 can be answered, or you are having usually confusion. So pay attention. This is question also related to collective noun. A set of furnished rooms is called. What is it? Is it house? Is it home? Is it building or it is sweet? How is it pronounced? It is sweet, not suit. And you people have to tell the answer.
House.
House.